So here's how we are going to start off the stream. Ladies and gentlemen, WB Montreal has not learned their lesson. And before we talk about it more, because I just found this story before I started streaming, just before we start talking about it more, friendly reminder, I am giving away a free copy of Let God Sort 'Em Out on vinyl. If you want to enter the giveaway, type ! giveaway in the chat. It works in the YouTube and the Twitch chat. It'll give you a link. All you gotta do is follow me on Instagram. If you're watching on Hokage Highlights, the link will be in the description box below. If you already follow me on Instagram, just unfollow me, then follow me in the damn contest. Enter the giveaway if you want to win that shit. I had an extra copy, so we giving it away. You have until Sunday to enter. You got 6 days left, just this week. Okay. That being said, let's talk about WB Montreal. But before we do, let's see. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. All right, man. Listen. If I had to make a Mount Rushmore of stupid studios, Mount Rushmore would consist of EA, Activision, Ubisoft. You can argue for Bethesda. If you want to argue against it, you can. I'll give you that if you say no Bethesda, because they've had the Fallout TV show. The Blade game is coming out, but that damn Starfield was ass. They be releasing broken games. So if you want to argue against Bethesda, I'd put them up there. I'm going to let Bethesda slide. So we're going to go EA, Ubisoft, Activision. And ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm ready to put WB Games on the Mount Rushmore of stinker studios. This place just fucking sucks. Where do we even start? Let's start with today's article. WB Montreal is working on a new live service DC title per a job post. Oversee all phases of development from concept to post-launch operations. Just so you don't think it's fucking cap, here is the job description. They are working on another live service game. So although this is bad news for us as consumers, it's good news for PS4 niggas, because we all know you're unemployed. Yesterday, I put y'all onto a job at Sony. Today, I'm putting you onto a job at WB. Please apply, because you keep complaining about the state of the economy and how you can't afford a PS5. You're welcome. Now back to WB Montreal. This is crazy. How many L's do you have to take before you say enough is enough? Gotham Knights, Suicide Squad, fucking multiverses, Mortal Kombat. Well, yeah, I know it hurts, but Mortal Kombat 1 underperformed. They cut the DLC off after a year. The game was a failure because it launched without private lobbies. And when people like me and other concerned consumers who love fighting games said, this fighting game needs private lobbies so we can play with our friends, you bitch ass niggas in the FGC said it as private lobbies. It's called King of the Hill. So I guess in the FGC, words don't have meaning. We're just making shit up. It's been L after L after L after L. And the worst part is, they canceled Wonder Woman. They patented the Nemesis system. We'll never see that in another game. You guys are struggling for cash. You're fucking poor. Because for those unaware, Warner Bros. As a whole is struggling. Not WB Montreal, not WB Games, Warner Bros. Their movies are flopping, their games are flopping. Let's not forget that $200 million disaster known as fucking the Flash movie, the Aquaman movie. Thank God for Superman. The OG really came through and saved the day. It's been a flop fest. And it pains me because they canceled fucking Wonder Woman. It is 2025 and we have never gotten a proper Wonder Woman game. You guys would have moved millions of units. I think I can speak for most people when I say, who doesn't want to be a bad bitch fighting crime? You would have been able to fight crime and goon and fight crime. But you canned the game. After Multiverses failed, Gotham Knights failed, Suicide Squad failed, Mortal Kombat failed. The only win you've had in the last 10 years is Hogwarts Legacy and the recently released Superman movie. You guys are poor. Real poor. PS poor. PlayStation 4 peon poor. And it blows my mind because the formula's right there. In terms of games, the only thing that's selling for you guys is immersive, despite what that nigga said in that damn video. If you play single player games, you're weird. The only thing selling at WB is immersive single player adventure games. Whether it's an RPG, action adventure, magic, whatever. That's what's selling. The formula was right there and you had it. Wonder Woman was a single player action adventure RPG where we was gonna play bad bitches fighting crime. And you said, no. We need another live service game. So I'm gonna use this moment to put them on my Mount Rushmore dumbasses after losing hundreds of millions of dollars. But also use this moment to remind everybody, gaming as a whole is not dead. And every time you niggas refuse to expand your vocabulary, it makes it harder to solve the actual issue in gaming, which is what? Say it with me. Capitalism, greed, corporate pigs. Because somebody at the top of WB Games said, we've taken 4 live service L's in a row over the last 10 years, lost hundreds of millions of dollars. Let's do it again. That's a good idea. Let's do it again. We are sick of this shit. But this is where I'm gonna get on the gaming community. Because this is a symbiotic relationship, yeah. If what I'm about to say doesn't apply, let it fly. The reality is that if you're wondering, TBH, why do these companies keep making these bullshit ass live service games? Games that are supposed to last for 5, 10, 15 years with tons of microtransactions. It's because maybe not you, but your friends keep playing it. You can't get off Apex. You won't get off Warzone. You won't get off Fortnite. You won't get off 2K. You won't get off Madden. Then you get on Beyonce's internet with your Samsung Galaxy S3 with the battery falling out the back talking about do-do-do-do-do to record that security footage saying, man, am I the only one that feel like gaming is dead? Nigga, get the fuck off the 2K. They keep doing it because you keep buying it. Gaming is not dead. It's in a great creative space. But if we want them to stop nickeling and diming us, we have to stop buying it. And when I say we, I ain't talking about me. So understand you play a role in it. Maybe not you, but your homeboys. And if it's not you, it's time we start waging war. Tell your homeboys they wrong. Them niggas sit in the fucking PS4 group chat all night. Man, ain't nothing to play. Get a new hobby. Go watch Netflix. I'm gonna be honest. I'm at a point where I would, if you genuinely feel like gaming is dead, get the fuck off the live service games, and I would respect you more. Just stop buying the microtransactions. You don't have to buy Zelda. You don't have to buy Donkey Kong. You don't have to buy Mass Effect, The Witcher, Baldur's Gate 3, Blade. You don't have to buy any of that. But you do need to stop buying VC. Every year, Ronnie 2K gets on Twitter and flexes a new hairpiece. This nigga went to Turkey. Got the procedure. You know how much that costs? You're paying for that. So when you understand When these companies keep doing this stupid shit, you play a role in it. I'm tired of it. Super Meat Boy 3D looks great. The Outer Worlds 2's coming out. Chang just came out. Borderlands 4's coming out. Ghost of Yote's coming out. Then we got games that already came out. Why the fuck are you... I just seen an article about Apex Legends Season 26. 26? 26. 26. That game's pushing 30. Lost Soul aside, Phantom Blade Zero. If you feel like there's nothing to play, at bare minimum, I ask you, stop playing these live service games. Because the number one problem in gaming is greed, capitalism. Y'all complain that you don't like the price of something, and then you went and made the Switch 2 the best-selling console ever in the first month. I don't know. Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Y'all let me know. So I'm here to let y'all know WB is working on another live service game. I wouldn't be surprised if it's DC themed, because they just can't get off of DC's dick. They own the license to the games. And I also wouldn't be surprised if they fucking flop. We're tired of this. Guys, I would say the golden era of live service games started in 2016 with PUBG. Then Fortnite came in 2018 with the Battle Royale. Then Apex came in 2019, Warzone. After that, it's been downhill. We're tired of this. It's time to move on to shit. WB is officially on my shit list. These people are doing game development like slot machines. I seen somebody reply to my tweet. This shit was the perfect fucking response. This how they developing games over there. They not looking at the fucking data. They not looking at the spreadsheet, seeing how much money they losing. When it comes to planning games, these niggas said, come on, baby, come on, one game away. We're striking it big bucks, no whammies. You guys are fucking live service fiends. The only way we can stop this shit as a community is we have to stop playing. Start calling your homeboys out. Tell them get out the PS4 group chat and get a job so you can afford a PS5 and play one of these amazing single player games. I don't give a fuck that Fortnite add the build a creator mode and they got 1 million different modes in that bitch. I don't care they added no build. You need to build your credit score. You need to build your resume so you can afford a PS5 with some better games, some better visuals, some better frame rates. God damn. This shit is fucking annoying. No, it's not just blame leadership. It's you niggas is not listening to chat. Yes, leadership is 50% wrong, but 50% goes to y'all too. You know how many people I've heard say, I can't get off Apex Legends because I've invested so much time and money into this game. Yeah, it was a YouTube comment. I got $1,000 on my account and worth in fucking skins. So? Who cares? Nigga said, I'm done with Apex. They just announced a new Loba skin with her ass out. Nigga said, we back. It's sunken cost fallacy. Video games are meant to be fun. There's something to play in every genre. If you want co-op, play Split Fiction. If you want a shooter, play Ready or Not. It just came to console. If you want a great RPG, play Expedition 33, one of the best OSTs of the year. It's like 15 games that's come out, and it's only 6 months of 2025 that could easily be nominated for Game of the Year. And you playing Fortnite no build. And you playing the GTA role-playing server with T Grizzly. That nigga's robbing you too. Cause I heard you gotta pay to get on them servers. That's crazy. Amateur hour. I don't know if you bum-ass niggas know. When you sit on the role-playing servers all day, you're acting. Why don't you go to acting school? Why don't you join your local theater? Actually hone your craft. Go be an actor and make some money. Instead, you getting finessed by niggas on the role-playing server. You paying $20 a month to T Grizzly to act like a keyboard crit for 24 hours. You niggas is going negative. You ain't scoring no rolls. You could be the next Stack and Smoke. Instead, you ain't stacking no paper, so now you getting smoked. This shit don't make no sense to me. Let's think. Think, Mark, think. It's driving me crazy because I'm tired. I'm tired of people hopping on the internet saying gaming is dead, and I'm tired of these fucking executives. You're all at fault. There's no nuance in any conversation anymore, which allows these executives to get away with this fucking corporate greed. Everything is not black and white. Jesus. Say it again for the people in the back. Wake up. I'm done. I'm also disappointed because I just found out that nigga Joey Swole is a fucking racist. I thought he was one of the good ones on the internet. That nigga on the internet defending Hulk Hogan too. I'm on your ass too. Being racist is not a mistake I'm supposed to forgive. You said dead ass? This nigga hopped, and then they on his ass about the shit, right? Because he was defending Hulk Hogan. He did a live stream and he said, well, you guys need to get on the colored athletes. Colored? What is it, 1945? What's going on, internet? What's going on, bro? What's going on? Not the guy whose whole entire brand is holding people accountable in the gym. Now we can't hold him accountable for being a fucking racist and defending people who are racist. That nigga's about to roid rage out on the internet, bro. Y'all think I'm fucking playing? Hold up. Let me see if I can find it on Twitter. I know this don't got nothing to do with anything. I know it ain't got nothing to do with anything, but let me see if I can find this fucking video. Oh, here it goes. So after he got called out for fucking defending Hulk Hogan's punk ass, he hops on fucking live stream and says this shit.
Listen, I can post Hulk Hogan if I want to. Just because somebody makes a mistake in their life doesn't mean that they haven't done good things. I don't know what he did, and he said something 20 years ago and apologized for it.
They never know what they did.
If you're gonna attack me, you better go after the colored athletes and the...
Google's free. You could have seen what he did. He was your child. How you claim somebody's your childhood hero and you don't know anything about them? But you hear what he said?
You better go after the colored athletes and the people that are black and minority that went and posted him as well.
Them niggas is coons too. I don't know why that's a talking point. It's deaf to all coons on this fucking stream. So I don't even know why you brought up coons. It's only a few of them. So no, we not fucking with this nigga either, bro. I saw this shit this morning. I said, wow, another one. I just went on a tangent. I know that had nothing to do with anything, but I couldn't believe what I saw. This, I said, not another one. So shout out to all the coloreds in the chat. Yeah, what are we in the Jim Crow? Yo, shout out to Visual Sound Production with the $5 super chat. Appreciate you. I'm moving on, bro. I'm off this shit. WB Montreal, WB Games as a whole, y'all deserve y'all failure. And you deserve your failure too. All he had to do was get on the internet and say, oh, I was unaware. Because that can happen. I was unaware of what Hulk Hogan did. Even though I grew up on him, he's wrong. I don't condone racism. This nigga hopped on the internet and said, what about the coons? What about the blacks that like Hulk Hogan? Fucking coloreds. These y'all heroes, man. Be careful who you prop up, bro. Be careful who you prop up. And I'm also personally tired of people co-signing bullshit too. People want to be down with other big creators so much that they co-sign this bullshit, and this is why it exists. Like an example being that Neon nigga too. Seeing black creators like, nah, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Just last year, he was screaming nigga this, nigga that. Ain't no apology over here, bro. Fuck that shit. We drawing a line in the sand. It's too welcoming, and that's why we have a problem right now that we do have. What was I about to say? The whataboutism head ass? Right. Like, just say sorry. I didn't know. Just say sorry. Other news. Xbox State of Decay 3 and Gears of War E-Day are heading to the PS5, reports claim. We talked a little bit about this yesterday. More games coming from PlayStation, going to PC and potentially Xbox and Nintendo. We now have more potential games coming to the PlayStation, one that I was even unaware of. I forgot that Xbox has State of Decay, but it's a thing. PS5 owners are reportedly getting 2 more Xbox published titles added to their roster. According to a report by MP First, both Gears of War E-Day and State of Decay 3 will be coming to the PS5. The publication cited resumes of developers working on each game, and with both listings, the PS5 as a target platform for the respective titles. Xbox has been steadily adding more of its games to additional platforms last year. Microsoft confirmed its plans to bring 4 previous blah, blah, blah. We know. I'm curious, will these be launch titles, or will it be like a year later, 6 months? Like, is it a timed exclusive, or will they be there day one? More games for me that I don't have time for, LOL. Yeah, pretty much. So once again, the console war is over. Friendly reminder, it doesn't exist anymore. And I really hope that these platforms focus on trying to find a way to add some type of value to the consumer to bring them over. Because I could see a world where the PlayStation 6 and the next Xbox come out and most people just buy the PlayStation 6, because right now, there was a time where Xbox during the 360 era, I think that the 360, you were considered cool if you had the 360, right? I do think right now we're in the era of the PlayStation. It was cooler to own a PS4, not anymore. But it's definitely cooler to own a PS5 than an Xbox Series X, right? I could see a world where if every game is available everywhere, that becomes an instant win for PlayStation, because people are such sheep. They're just gonna get the PlayStation 6 because they perceive it to be cool. And this is my one concern about games being everywhere. I'm all for everybody being able to play games. It's just more so like, how are they going to innovate on the hardware front to keep the competition stiff? Because once the competition collapses, it's bad for all of us. You think the live service games is bad, then it's going to get even fucking worse, because what they don't have a reason to try. And I think competition is what promotes excellence and innovation. But PlayStation is the iPhone of gaming. What does that even mean? PlayStation is the iPhone of gaming. What does that even mean? The iPhone would be the iPhone of gaming, Marcel. What are you talking about? You're trying too hard. You're trying too hard, dude. You're trying too fucking hard, dude. Hey, drop 5 subs in the chat for that dumbass joke, bro. That shit was horrible. Whatever. Next topic. Eyes of Wakanda, new trailer drop. Let me see if I can find this shit on YouTube. Drop 5 subs in the chat to apologize. I love whenever somebody says something stupid, you either go, that was a YouTube comment, that was a Twitch comment, wasn't it? New show, Disney Plus.
Is a kingdom of many.
So shout out to Robbie with the sub, appreciate it.
Spies like you and me sent out across the world to do the missions that Wakanda does not want known.
He's saying Sony got a monopoly on the gaming industry. Is that the analogy he was trying to make? That's still a bad analogy, because Sony doesn't have because Apple doesn't have a monopoly on smartphones. Yeah, y'all know Android owns 50% of the market, right? That still wasn't a good analogy.
Secrecy is essential to Wakanda's security. Be a ghost.
The time to act is now.
Heard this shit was gas. This is definitely a day one watch.
We fight for home, for Wakanda.
Yeah, shut the fuck up in the chat. This nigga said, yo, shout out to Davey with the $5 super chat. He said, what if I told you I'm making a game where BR meets extraction shooter, roguelike, Soulsborne looter shooter? You trying to invest? This nigga just hit every buzzword all at once, bro. Oh shit. They gave me goosebumps at the end. Oh shit. That shit looks good. This is a day one. Shout out to Disney Plus. Shout out to the homies letting me get their password too. So that's coming. Outer Worlds 2 we got the requirements for the PC version for those interested in the game. The Outer World 2 system requirements. So here's what we got. Who cares about minimum? What? You don't got the recommended? Am I bugging? They only got the minimum posted here. Oh, there we go. No, that is only. Hey, I thought they would have. Man, hold on, let me search. Why didn't y'all post the main joints? They got it on the actual listing on the site. Let's see. Where would that be listed? Does anyone remember they had a small Black Panther cartoon in 05 to 07? You talking about the BET joint? The BET joint? Is this actually correct? At least Windows 10, 16, i5, 16 gigabytes of RAM, 1070. This is still minimum. They don't got the recommended. Bottom of the page. Hold up. See, go forward. Bottom of the page, bottom of the page, bottom of the page. Oh, recommended. Oh, there is no recommended. They only posted the minimum. That's why they posted it in the article. That's weird. If you don't have the recommended yet, why post the minimum? Like, I'm not gonna lie. Who's checking for this? Like, what I will say is though, this game might be intensive because the minimum is 16 gigabytes of RAM. That's pretty intensive. A 1070 isn't, but this will be a RAM heavy game. That's interesting. Yo, shout out to Double D Hub with the sub. Appreciate it. You said that's why they don't want us to know. This game might have some bad optimization. Let's see. I missed some super chats. I literally just read the last one. This is blowing up the PS4. Is it coming to PS4? Speaking of optimization, Chang Fallen Feathers developer apologizes for performance issues and it outlines plans for fixes. First and foremost, we sincerely apologize for the inconvenience and appreciate everyone for their continued patience and understanding regarding the recent issues surrounding the launch of Chang Fallen Feathers. Wrote the developer, your experience and feedback is a valuable foundation for our team. We will provide a comprehensive explanation about the game content soon. One of the issues the game's experienced so far is related to the pre-order bonuses. As an update was released on the 25th, did not properly distribute these bonuses to all players. As compensation for this, those who own the deluxe edition of the game on Steam will be getting 3 extra sets of deluxe costumes and 4 weapons in both standard, and deluxe edition owners will get 3 headgear items on all platforms. I hope they're still useful by the time people actually get them. In terms of the game's performance and optimization, Lindsay explained that it will continue to optimize performance issues and will keep adjusting the game based on your suggestions, such as difficulty levels, boss encounters, and upcoming patches. So yeah, just know the PC version of the game apparently is not running the best. I haven't had any issues, and none of my friends have had any issues, but I'm not going to discredit and say that some people aren't having some issues. Got into a hot debate about it the other day. Not the other day, but yesterday on the stream. And the dude just wouldn't let it go, so I banned him. It's better than Wukong for me. To me, I'm enjoying this more than Wukong, mainly because the exploration, although the exploration can be kind of annoying. Have you seen that Chinese animated film come to the US? It's called Nausea, and it's apparently a huge film in Asia. Nah, I never heard of that. You said, what was the debate? Oh, somebody had asked me how the game was running for me, and I said it's running fine. And then it was somebody in the YouTube chat. And then I had also said the original article I read the other day was stating most of the people that are having performance issues with this game on PC have lower end PCs. And then he in the chat said, yeah, well, that's not true because I've read some people with 4060s are having problems. And I was like, well, you see how I based it off of the majority from this article as well as my personal experiences and my friends' experiences. You're basing it off of somebody else's, like you don't even have a 46. How would you know? He's like, aren't you the data guy? I'm like, yeah, the data suggests it's a 50-50. Not everybody's having, because you know the thing about PC gamers is when they don't like something, oh, they're gonna hop on the reviews and fucking review bomb that shit. But I'm literally streaming the game and having 0 issues, and you're trying to debate on whether or not my shit works. Yeah, and then he said, not everybody's got a 4080. Yeah, I know. I never called you broke. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? All I said is in the article, it said most people having issues are people with lower end PCs, and the nigga got mad. Well, not everybody could afford a foot. Man, shut your broke. Now I'm calling you broke. How about that? Like, God forbid I read the damn article. Yo, shout out to Ruffler with the $10 super chat. He said, keep being a real voice for gaming in a sea of nonsense. We trying. Does it play more like a Souls game? It does. But the skill tree is pretty cool, and like all the little magic abilities it has in it's pretty cool. And the feathering abilities, it's got some stuff going on for it that's pretty unique. It's full of fucking traps and shit too. Just know, yeah, it's a 50-50 with this game. I have a 40 Ti and I can run it at max settings. I'm literally streaming the game at max settings. It doesn't work. I'm like, you're looking at it. What are you talking about, bro? Positive news. Steven Yeun, is that how you say his name? From The Walking Dead, I believe. He was Alex, right? I think. Is confirmed to play an adult Prince Zuko in The Legend of Aang the Last Airbender. So more Avatar type shit. He will be playing Zuko. He's the voice in Invincible too. Oh, I didn't even know that. My dumbass. He's a good actor then. W casting. Mans was projecting. He was, because like I didn't insult anybody, right? He was Glenn. No, Glenn. Yeah, my bad. Not Ali. I don't know why I said Ali. Yeah, Glenn. That's what I remember. But he was supposed to play Sentry in the Thunderbolts, but had to drop out. They would have got mad. You guys are making Sentry Asian? What the fuck? See, that's what I'm talking about. Race swap. And then last but not least, we got an update on what's going on in the PS4 community. Somebody tagged me in this video. So let's check out the latest update on what's going on in the PS4 community. Playing 2K. The outer shell on the PS4 is missing. He's got a blow dryer on the fan, all just to play NBA 2K25. The jokes fucking write themselves. And by the way, these be the people that say gaming is dead. Nigga, your PS4 is dead. Your mama just got out the fucking shower, washing her hair and shit. She looking for her blow dryer. It's on the goddamn PS4. These be the people that say gaming is dead. There's nothing to play. This is why I said we need to bring shaming back. I don't know about y'all. Maybe I'm built different. Maybe because I'm older or something like that. If at any point I have to put a fucking air dryer on my console to get it to work, I'm just going to save money and get a new one. All this time you spent trying to do all this ghetto ingenuity, you could have been spending time saving up money, cutting grass, raking leaves, or just applying. Sounds scary. Applying for jobs. You could have been doing that. I don't understand this fucking mindset. That's an Xbox. Oh, my fault. Well, Xbox One niggas fall under PS4 too. It's the same shit. Y'all all under the same shit, bruh. Xbox One is PS4 niggas too. The only reason I don't, because people think I hate PlayStation on the YouTube comments. The only reason I don't get on Xbox niggas as much as the PS4 niggas is because people who own Xbox Ones, they stay in their fucking place. They know they're poor. They know they have the Xbox One. They're not on there demanding the latest and greatest games. But niggas with PS4s is like, yo, are we gonna get that Ghost of Yote, nigga? You're not. So that's the reason I don't really get on them. But I'm gonna get on. My bad. This is an Xbox. They still too. He on that bullshit too. This might as well be a PS4 nigga.